when you say diet, that kind of has this short-term and suffering connotation to it, right? We think of diet as something that we do until we get to this certain point, and that it's not typically thought of as a fun thing. For me, I'm not training for anything in particular. I'm not training for a bodybuilding competition. I'm not trying to reduce calories so that I look cut for a certain amount of days or a certain event. So for me, my diet, quote unquote, I like to think of it much more as eating habits, because it's something that I do day to day, and it doesn't feel like it's a struggle. It is, they are flexible, but for the most part, they encourage me to make healthy eating a priority. I don't have to, I don't have to worry when I go off track, so to speak, because going off track is part of the eating habits. I don't think it makes sense to eliminate eating unhealthy, quote unquote, things from your diet entirely. At least if this is, if you have gotten to the point where you're like, okay, I feel comfortable with my eating habits, and you're not still struggling to avoid those foods, because you're slipping and you're trying to, get into a habit of eating healthy. So for me, I really try to focus on this as, this is something that's sustainable. This is something that's enjoyable. This is something long-term. And when I do go off track, I don't worry about it. So I think that embracing the term eating habits and not referring to it as a diet is going to be more helpful in the long term.
Hope you enjoyed that. Click over here if you want to watch another clip from the podcast. If you haven't subscribed, click over here to subscribe and check out full episodes on any major podcasting platform, full video episodes on the Better Man Podcast YouTube channel.